Each year, Rainbow Mealworms is your one-stop shop for all your insect needs. Their quality feeders and A-plus customer service keep me coming back to support the health and growth of all of our animals. Visit them today at rainbowmealworms.net to place your order. I want to take this time to shout out Redline Shipping. They are the #1 fastest growing reptile and animal shipping company in the world right now, and that is for good reason. Use promo code GECKO5 today at checkout for an additional $5 off your shipping label. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Geeky Gecko Creations live stream. Wow, is it late? Wow, is this not the normal time I do a live stream? But thank you guys for coming. Mr. Wizard, what's going on? Things have been quite hectic around here, but I'm hoping to kind of level things out a little more for the next week, heading into Pomona. So if you're going to be on the West Coast, we will be at the Pomona Reptile Super Show. And we're definitely going to have like 150 geckos there. Some pretty cool stuff. Z-Man, how's it going? In addition to that, you know, it's been very difficult for me to upload geckos to our website. So I came up with an idea that seems to be working really, really well. And it's going to free up a little bit of stress from me because, you know, as a leopard gecko breeder, you need to sell geckos to sustain the business. And I can't sell geckos if they're not on my website and people don't know genetics and people don't have options to buy, you know what I mean? And so I've always put a lot of stress on myself to make sure my website is up to date and all that kind of stuff. But it takes a lot of work to input date of birth, what the gecko is eating, genetics of every gecko, ID of every gecko on our website and on Morph Market. It takes a lot of time. I came up with a quicker way, and it's kind of a fun way because it gives a chance for people to get like an inside scoop and first dibs who are our close fans and followers. And so it's called the Leopard Gecko and Reptile Catalog. Now, right now it started with leopard geckos. So there's probably about 58 geckos in this catalog, and the link is actually in the description here. So let's see, we can take a look at the link here together. So when you go to the link, you'll see a description of every gecko that I currently have in the catalog and is ready to rock and roll. Now, mind you, this lighting that I took the geckos in is pretty decent. I've also, you know, upgraded my lighting situation to kind of get a better view on things, but it's not perfect. For example, this gecko right here, you can kind of see some reddish, greenish, orange in the photo, but in person, as you see me put down here, incredible. Let's see if you can, wait, can I? It's hard to tell because my Redline, shout out to Redline thing was kind of blocking it. But see, I put a little note down here to confirm for somebody or assure somebody that what they're getting is worth the price that they're going to be paying. So this one right here, incredible in person, stunning in person for $349. And you're basically paying for quality of the animal and how it looks in person. So similar with this one, $199, more orange in person. Now, if somebody wants more photos of a specific gecko or wants me to try to get some outdoor photos, which sometimes work a little bit better, then I can also get them the outdoor photos. These first ones, look at this. This is a little bit of a mess up here, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. It says price, and then it has the quotation marks. That should actually be the colon marks and not the quotation marks, but that's all right. That's a small error that we can fix as time goes on. But anyway, you can see what the price of the animal is, the weight of the animal, any notes that I put on the animal. So like for a more expensive animal like this, that's like $700, there are financing options available through our website and Shopify, which gives you up to 0% financing for 4 payments, which could even be one payment every 2 weeks. So that could be like up to almost 3 months sometimes of interest-free payments that you can make on a large purchase. And some of their interest options also are not very high. Like you might only pay like $50 interest on a $700 gecko, but then you'll have 12 months to pay it off. It's ridiculously good. I love Shopify for giving us the opportunity to do that. So Z-Man Gecko says, that's what I usually do if they want is an outdoor picture. Yeah, an outdoor picture. I wish I could do an outdoor picture for every single animal, but even outdoor pictures, you kind of have to like take multiple pictures sometimes to get them just right. So this indoor one though is pretty quick, and I'm able to just kind of snap it up real fast. And then if somebody wants more pictures on something, they could get more pictures. Or if they want to see him in person at a show, we will be at a show. Demian, what's going on, Demian? Good to see you here. What a late night stream this is. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about this and hyped up on it. So I just wanted to mention it in a live stream, talk about it a little bit, talk about some of the other stuff that we got going on. So this is relieving to me, because if I don't have my website up to date and people are contacting me like, hey, what do you have available? I can send them this insider link. And before I even upload it to the website, they'll have an opportunity to buy these geckos, and it saves time for me to not have to upload them to the website. And it also provides an opportunity for them to get first dibs before these geckos even hit the website, and to potentially even get additional photos before these geckos even hit the website, So like this one, for example, that's $69.99. I listed it at $69.99 because the photo is not that good quality. But in reality, this gecko looks pretty nice in person. And I would be confident to sell this gecko at a show for $150. But I listed it at $69.99 because it's going to be difficult to sell online for $150 based on the way it looks in this photo. So this one is amazing right here, which is obviously the thumbnail to this stream. This is our Black Knight Generation 2 possible het blizzard. So this is Generation 2 that was bred into Midnight Blizzard. D's Gex, what's going on, D's Gex? You must be a late night owl. Because you guys are up late right now. Yeah, guys. I mean, I'm just excited. This takes a huge burden off my chest so that I can, if my website's not up to date, I don't have to worry. I can easily just send somebody a link and be like, here's geckos for sale, So because lately things have been really busy. We're starting to do more shows. And then on top of that, we're looking to move into an actual facility or build a facility. What do you do, Deez? What's your job again? Can you remind me? You night shift people, I give you a lot of credit because I don't think I could be a night shift person. I mean, I kind of do my own thing here for night shift, but if I had to be like out at a location for night shift, I just don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I'm built for that. So, kudos to you guys who are built for that. I have this monster here, which a fruit fly was in, but that's fine. Little fruit fly never hurt nobody, right? Unless it transfers a deadly disease or something. But so last couple weeks, I'm really sorry that I haven't been as consistent with like live streams or video content. I got a ton of stuff. I got live streams lined up. I got videos lined up. And then obviously, I got live streams and videos lined up. I forget what the other one was. But the thing is, what I've been busy with the last couple weeks, we're looking into moving into a new facility. So we've been looking to take measures towards that. And then we had to get our house treated for termites. And we have a ton of reptile stuff in the garage. So I had to take all that reptile stuff from the garage and move it to a storage unit, which is good. Now it's in a storage unit. And I started getting some quotes for doing what's called a garage makeover. A garage makeover is where you put an AC unit in your garage, and there's other things that you could do. I was getting a quotation for redoing the floors to be all white. So when I take photographs, the light is reflecting everywhere in the room and it's making the animals look good. You know what I mean? Here's a FYI, a little photo tip. If you have yellow lights, like you see this light behind me right here, if you have yellow lights, or if you have dark walls or dark floors, all of that is going to absorb light away from the animal you're taking a photo of, and more than likely, almost 100% of the time, make it not look as good or representative as the animal looks in better lighting or natural lighting. So trying to create a facility that has natural lighting is where I'm going. So in addition to the lights, so you want really nice bright lights on the top of your facility at 10,000 lumens. 10,000 lumens is what you want shining down onto your facility. Then you want white walls and white floors. So for me to redo the floors, redo the walls, we would have to create another door in my garage, put in the AC unit, the electrical work, the insulating work, all of that came to $32,000 was the quote. Now, large number. Yes, I do not have $32,000 just to throw at a garage makeover, but there's a couple caveats to this. Caveat number one, I could do 0% financing for $1,300 a month, and they'll get it done in 10 to 14 days. They'll get the entire job done in 10 to 14 days. Crazy fast, because they don't have to contract anything out. They do everything, this company out here. So they don't have to be like, oh, you need to go get an air conditioning guy. You need to go get a flooring guy. You need to go get an electrician. You need to go get an insulator. They do it all. So he told me they could get the job done in 2 weeks, which is amazing. Then they have the 0% financing, which would be $1,300 a month for, I think it's like 3 years or something like that. And then the whole thing's paid off. So if I was to go rent a facility, rent a space, it would probably be about the same, $1,500 to $2,000 a month to rent a space. So $1,300 a month actually isn't super bad. You try the zero sugar of the normal green Monster. I have not. I just started drinking Monsters. I just started. I'm 36. Oh my gosh. I think I'm 35 or 36. My wife knows how old I am. I don't. I just started drinking Monsters recently because of all the shows and stuff we're going to. I started drinking them on the road, and then now I kind of like them. Like, I like the carbonation, and I drink them here. And I just, for the first time in my entire life, I bought a case of Monsters from Sam's Club, which is similar to Costco out here, for the first time in my life. So I'm a little skeptical of the zero sugar, because whenever I drink zero sugar stuff, like even energy drinks, like workout energy drinks, like C4 and stuff like that, it makes me itchy. So I'm a little worried the Monster doesn't make me itchy, but I'm a little worried if I start going into the non-sugar ones, it has that bad aftertaste, and then it might make me a little itchy and spazzy. You know what I mean? Just don't overdrink them. The Orangeade was the best. I've been going to Sam's to get them for years. Yeah, I think Sam's is like $1.35 per can, and a gas station is like $3.35 per can. The Celsius teas are great. See, it's a whole new world opening up to me. I have a whole new world to try to explore with energy drinks. Now, I did hear that they're probably not good for you long term, so I hope I don't get hooked on them. I don't know what you guys think about that, but you know what everybody says. This causes cancer, that causes cancer, but anyway, the ingredients and the artificial stuff in there, you just hear a lot of negative stuff about. But for now, right now, I'm drinking them. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Maybe I'll adjust that as time goes on or something like that. So yeah, redoing the garage. I got a quote for that, and it's just been busy with that. We also took on 3 new bearded dragons. Our tegus are in full swing outside. It's hot out there, so I got to change their water a lot, wet their humid hides a lot, which we're talking about 15 adult tegus changing water and wetting their humid hides. Like, I kid you not, I stand there with the hose for 5 minutes per humid hide. So 5 minutes per humid hide, and there's like 10 to 12 cages with these giant humid hides in there. Then I have to change the water, and that's like 3 to 4 minutes per water to fill up their water things. And that's 2 to 3 times a week I'm doing that outdoors for those guys. And then, yeah, I'm just looking into a bunch of stuff right now. So I'm trying to see if I can get the bearded dragons outside. I'm also looking into a new species of gecko that I want to get, and I'm really excited for this. I'm not going to say what it is yet, but I am hopefully going to buy a bunch of them. And if I can keep them outside or keep them inside in smaller cages in the leopard gecko rooms, then I will start to stock this gecko regularly because I love these geckos. At least I haven't had one yet, but I love the little bit that I've seen of them, and I can't wait to share with you guys. Yeah, moderation is key. I don't really know if Monster gives me energy. Like, for example, I drank a Monster earlier today. I just took some sips right now, and I'm still tired. So, like, I don't know if it actually gives me energy, but I like the taste of it, and I like the carbonation, So it's $5.50 in New York for one can. So let's see. I took some notes here. What else do I need to kind of announce in the meantime? So you guys already know our shipping has been $34.99 for a long time, but that is thanks to Redline Shipping. You can see their promo code below. Because we're able to get a discounted price on shipping through them, we sort of pass that discount on to you guys. And so our shipping, at least for now into the unforeseeable future, is going to be $34.99. Little perk for you guys when you order with us. And then I think I'm also going to do all of this information I'm reciting right now is here in the description of this video. I'm going to try this for a little bit. Even though my leopard gecko prices are already pretty low and reasonable, I'm going to do additional percentages off if you buy in groups. So 10% off 2, 15% off 4, 20% off 6 or more. And then we do have wholesale options available, which are on our website right now. They're listed as mystery geckos, but I'm also going to make like mystery 10 packs and mystery 20 packs, and those will be like additional discounts. So those are available by request if you need. And then, of course, call or text Frank at my phone number right there, and you could email me or visit the website. And by the way, if you go to the website, Insider Edition geckos may not be on the website yet because you guys have first crack. Whoever follows up with me to get the insider link. Also, our Black Knight prices have dropped. So if you want some adult ready to breed Black Knight breeders, those prices have dropped. And again, there are financing options where you can get your gecko now, but you could pay it off later. You could pay it off across 4 months or even 1 year, Yeah, the bearded dragons, I've always liked bearded dragons, So we have 5 Black Knight males right now. I think 2 of them I'm going to keep as backup breeders, and the other 3, I have like a follow-up list, a wait list of people that wanted the Black Knight males. And then this season, particularly, I'm going to be incubating for a lot of Black Knight males. But I've been a little bit unlucky with my Black Knight breeders that I'm breeding for males specifically. Like, I have some Black Knight breeders that I'm breeding for females, other Black Knight breeders I'm breeding for males. And I've just been a little unlucky with the male ones. The female ones are laying like crazy. I got, like 100 eggs already of female ones. Which is actually an outcrossing project. That project is pure Black Knight bred to a Afghanicus Turkmenicus male which is very dark. And so that's going to create 50% black knights with all of this dark DNA inside of them, and new DNA inside of them from the Afghanicus and Turkmenicus bloodlines. And those geckos, I'm going to keep a bunch of those and breed them back to a pure black knight male. Ooh, buddy, those are gonna come out really dark. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting dizzy right now already just from like drinking the stuff. I can't give a hint, Z-Man. I can't get it. I can't give a hint yet. I want to keep it a secret for now and then just do an exciting episode on it when I get the geckos. So stay tuned. I'm hopefully going to be ordering them next week, and they'll be coming in next week. And we will see. Also, that reminds me, we also do year-round shipping. And Robin from Redline Shipping wanted to see if I could team up with another friend of his in Las Vegas that experiences the extreme temperatures like we do out here, to see if we could talk a little bit about how we ship animals safely in 120-degree weather year round, right? And so there's some precautions that you could take with that. And I've never had a DOA based on that, based on the heat or based on the summer scenario. We've shipped out, this is actually Arizona's hottest month so far in the last couple of years on average. I think the other day we were at 119, and I shipped out like 5 packages in 119. And when people get our packages, it's cool. It's cold on the inside, which is what you want. So there is a way that I go about it. It might be a bit overkill. So I would like to also hear from other breeders, you know what I mean, that face the same challenge. And so I'm going to be teaming up with at least one of those other breeders. And I might try to team up with a couple of the other Arizona breeders that I know to talk about what our techniques are. And you guys can analyze everybody's technique and come up with your own. One thing that I do want to do is I do want to do digital testing. So I'll put a digital thermometer into a package, and I'll leave it outside in the sun. Then I'll do the same thing and I'll leave it in our garage. Then I'll do the same thing and I'll leave it in our house where there's air conditioning. And we can compare the 3 zones for this specific box size, and we can see how quickly those boxes absorb the heat using the method that I use to keep the animals cool. And then we could also do that with other size boxes. So I'm going to record all of this, obviously, make a video about it and all that. So that testing will be coming soon. Hopefully. I don't know if the video will be coming soon, but hopefully I'll be able to get that testing done soon, get some data points down on that. But I mean, without the testing, I've already been shipping with a certain method of mine that I feel very, very confident in, even if it's not going to a hub on the other end. So some of these packages that I've been shipping out in the middle of summer have been leaving Arizona in 116 plus temperatures, arriving in a location that is 90 plus temperatures, you know, usually not too high into the 90s, but low 90s, and sometimes getting delivered late into the afternoon, like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's still cool inside the package based on the way that I've been packing up the animals. So that's my way. There are other breeders that probably have other ways, and some ways might be better than others depending on where the package is going and how long that package is going to be in transit on the other end. So yeah, that's something that will be coming in the future. So I might be doing a live stream this weekend, maybe with another breeder to talk about that. And that'll be a cool episode. If not, we'll be doing it in the future for sure. For sure, for sure. Let's see. Did I touch on all of my points? I don't know. What's going on with you guys? Leopard geckos, what's going on? I've been so busy. I really haven't been able to be like stay in tune with the leopard gecko world too much, you know? That can kind of be a blessing and a curse. You know what I mean? Because, you know, sometimes whatever hobby you're in is going to have certain negativities attached to it and certain people that give you a hard time. And you could get really wrapped up in that if you pay attention to it and focus on it. But if you don't pay attention to it and don't focus on it and just stay in your lane and stay focused on what your goal is, I think you're going to find a lot more peace that way. And of course, you also want to focus on like other things besides the reptile world, because at the end of the day, what certain dramatic people might think about you in the reptile world is not what your family thinks about you, or is not what your friends think about you, you know? So I think it's also important to have that balance of family, friends, and outside reptile perspective. You know what I mean? And I've been able to get some of that this last month. You know, because sometimes when people are trying to give you a hard time and stuff, you take it personally, you know, and it can sit in your brain a lot and distract you from your actual goals. Or maybe you're trying to respond to them and it's just a waste of time. And so you have to consider all of that. And I don't know, I kind of just got to this place where like I was just tired of trying to respond. And I just saw that it was so much better for me not to respond and just focus on what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So I would encourage you guys to do the same, because I know that everybody goes through this in the entire reptile hobby. There's always going to be people that try to give you a hard time and all that kind of stuff. But if you just politely decline, ignore those people, block them, whatever you got to do, depending on, you know, how harassing they are or aren't, then you can find a lot of peace. You know what I mean? And stick with the people that ride with you. You know what I mean? So I'm more than happy to stick with, you know, Z-Man and Neptune and Demian and, you know, D's and everybody else that's here. I appreciate you guys, you know. And I think the people that appreciate you, you could just appreciate them and just focus on that, you know. At the end of the day, the haters or the people that are giving you a hard time, they're not paying your bills. They're not buying your geckos. So why give so much time and energy unto them? Give that time and energy to the people that are buying your animals, that are supportive towards your cause, the people that are in your corner, and the people that are moving forward with you, you know? So is visual testing also with the eggs too? Not sure what you mean by that. But a couple of people now have suggested to me that I sell fertile eggs. So like if I have a black knight egg, I could sell the egg for less money than I would sell the black knight for. Now, the problem with that is eggs don't always make it to full term. Eggs don't always make it to full term. There's no guarantee the quality of the baby that's going to hatch out. But still, I mean, if it's $99 for an egg, would you buy a black knight egg for $99 and take the chance that it doesn't hatch, or take the chance that it's a high quality gecko, or take the chance that it's a mid quality gecko, or take the chance that it's a low quality gecko? I mean, for $99, I don't think you could necessarily go wrong, especially if it's like 3 for $249. You know what I mean? So anyway, people have thrown that idea out at me, as well as breeding females and sending them out. So like some of the female leopard geckos that we have that are ovulating, breeding those geckos with a high quality male of ours and sending those geckos out. You know what I mean? So maybe we'll just do black knight egg gift packs, right? Oh, that reminds me, by the way. So now we officially have our keychains in, and I'm very excited for them. So this is our keychain. One of our keychains. I'll show you the other one here soon. I'm going to try to shade it. There you go. You can kind of see it right there. So Geeky Gecko Creations, every order will include some of our new promo items that we have, and we're looking to add more promo items in the future. But for now, we have keychains. So there's one keychain. I'm also going to get with rainbow mealworms and Redline shipping to see if we can do additional gift packs and promo items for people that buy an animal. So like right now, every time I send out, this won't focus. This just won't focus. But anyway, you get an idea. It's clear in person. It just won't focus right now. And it says Geeky Gecko Creations up here. So keychain, I've been sending out Redline stickers with every order that I send out. But I'm going to see what other promo items I could get. For example, like Redline has these pretty cool key, like lanyards that work really well. I use those in day-to-day life. They also have back scratchers. These are amazing. And so depending on what size box I use for your shipment and what items I have in stock, I can give you bigger promo items and stuff like that. We can't ship to Indonesia right now. I'm sure Robin is okay with me saying this because I'm going to be doing an interview with Robin from Redline Shipping soon. But Redline Shipping, I don't want to say it's for sure yet, but I was talking about this with Robin, and he was telling me that there's most likely going to be a brokership that happens between Redline Shipping and outside countries. So if you want to ship a gecko to an outside country, Redline Shipping can connect you with the correct people to make that happen. So I won't say anything more than that yet, but man, Redline Shipping is definitely becoming the creme de la creme, the top of the opportunities here for us. And then of course I'm really happy with our new glitter stickers. You know, if you saw my last live stream, I was debating on what part I wanted the glitter to be on, and I really like the way this one looks. And of course, we have holographic stickers. Redline also has these koozies, these cold can koozies. So, you know, I'll send some of these out as I have availability. And then, yeah, rainbow mealworms. I want to see if I could get some of their promotional items like stickers and stuff like that so that I could send those out with our orders as well. I hope you can. Yeah, so as of right now, we can't ship. I can't ship to Indonesia. I know there's people that can, but it's really expensive and you sort of have to know the right people. Sometimes you have to go through like health checks of the animals before, during, and after arrival in the subsequent country that it's going to. So it's difficult. So I'm hoping that Redline can help make that a little bit easier for us by connecting us to the right people. Because right now, if you want to ship outside of the country, you might be able to get it to a certain place with one broker, but then that broker will not help you get it to the house of the person that it's going to. So it's like one broker will help you get it to the country that it needs to go to. But then you need another broker to get it to the city and the house that the gecko needs to go to. And then you need another broker to inspect paperwork and do a health check on the animal. So like there's so many stopping points that I am unfamiliar with. So I told Robin, I was like, I think that would be a game changer if Redline Shipping could connect people to the right brokers to make this happen, to make this process possible. That's a game changer right there. Now, at the end of the day, most shipments do not take place between countries, with the exception of exportation and wild caught animals. But I mean, when it comes to captive bred animals, 95 to 98%, I would probably even say 98%, because I did have a conversation with Robin about this, and what I took from it was 98 to 99% of packages are shipped within our own country. There's only less than 1% of packages that actually make it outside the country. But I think that that's also because it's really difficult to ship outside the country if you don't know who to go to. And it's also expensive. But besides the point, if you had a person right now in China that was like, hey, Frank, I'll pay $1,000 shipping just for $100 gecko. I'll pay $1,000 shipping. I just want that gecko. Ship it to me. I wouldn't even know the first thing to do. I wouldn't know the first person to talk to, So it's like, I'm completely at a loss for how to get this animal to China, and specifically to a person's door in China. So if there's a way to broker that, if they could help with that, man, I think that's just going to open up possibilities. We get hit up all the time by the Philippines, Indonesia, China, Spain, Italy. A lot of those guys, they want to do business with us. And I think if the possibilities was there, they would do a lot of business with us, and we would see a ton more personal in international shipping. As of right now, it's sort of like there's only a few people that do it. And if you're not one of those few people, or if you're not close to one of those few people, you're sort of out of luck. You know what I mean? So that's the way it is right now. But if Redline opens that up to us as a market, as a whole, so that there's no more like privacy or secrecy around that topic, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. I was able to recently ship a gecko to the northernmost part of Alaska. Maybe I'll do a video on this. I'll talk to Robin, see if he thinks it's beneficial that if I do a video on it. But I was able to successfully, let's see if I can find a map here. I think I found a decent map. Oop. Let's do a USA map, because then you can get a feel for just how far this animal went. Let's say North America map. Is Canada part of North America? I apologize. I think it is. All right, so here we go. All right, so I forget the name of the town. I would have to look it up. But so here's North America down here. Here's Canada. What the heck? Is Alaska really above Canada? I don't know why I never recognized this, but is Alaska really separated between us and Canada, or is this just the map I'm looking at right now? I thought for some reason Alaska was like literally right above Oregon or something, but it's not. Look at that. How did Canada not own Alaska? How did we pull that one off? Anyway, you can see the map right here. So I'm down here in Arizona. This gecko went all the way up here to the northern tip of Alaska. And the last FedEx point for any shipment in general is a place called Anchorage, Alaska, which is right where my finger's pointing right here. Oh, we bought it from Russia? That makes sense. I guess I never realized how close. Like, look, that's probably Russia right there, right? That's why they say that
before the waters were so high, you could like walk from Russia to Alaska. I'm terrible with geography. My wife always makes fun of me for it. So normally you can only overnight a package to Anchorage, Alaska, which is right here in like the lower half. It's below the lower half of Alaska. From Anchorage, Alaska, so that's overnight shipping, right? So, gecko lands in Anchorage, Alaska. Then from Anchorage, Alaska, the next day, it has to fly to an airport in the upper third of Alaska, where it catches another plane to the northernmost tip of Alaska, because there are no roads or vehicles that go up that direction. That's where we sent the leopard gecko to. It was really exciting. I hope to connect with that person, and if they're okay with it, I would love to like maybe have them on a live stream and just talk about what it's like to have life up there and animals up there and all that kind of stuff. That would be pretty cool. So I thought it was a pretty honor. I was honored to be able to be one of the people to ship a gecko all the way up there safely, of course. And everything went really well. You know, it left 120 degrees here in Arizona, and it landed in 39 to 60 degrees in Alaska. But those packages are kept in. I did a lot of phone calls. It took a lot of phone calls for me to figure out the exact process that the animal was going to go through, and to feel confident and comfortable to ship the animal out there. And then, of course, the animal got there, was okay. The package was good. Everything was fine. Great. So another notch of experience under my belt, and that's pretty cool. So maybe I'll do a video on that one day. You know what I mean? Just in case people are curious, you know, how maybe they could do it or whatnot. It's not the hardest thing to do, but at the same time, it's not the easiest. There are a couple other steps that you need to go through, people that you need to talk to, through like the shipping companies and stuff like that to make sure that the package gets there okay. It's such a rare location that they actually have people that are designated that can keep an eye on that package through the system and try to push it through so there's as little delays as possible and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, yeah, I shipped it on a Wednesday night. It got there on a Friday night. So pretty much just 2 days, 48 hours shipping. So, or it might have even been a Friday like afternoon to night. I think the person told me too that their weather right now is crazy. Like the sun doesn't even set. They only get like an hour of darkness a day right now at that point. I didn't realize Alaska was that far north. My wife would definitely be making fun of me if she heard that right now. I have no idea why. I thought Alaska was like right next to Canada. You know what I mean? Like Canada, and then I thought Alaska was like right next to it. But really, Alaska's like on top of Canada. That's nuts. Aloe Natural, how you doing, Aloe Natural? I'm not sure how much longer I'll probably stay on. It's been a long day, but I was just excited to kind of, announce our new Insider Edition Leopard Gecko catalog, and I'll also make that for I'll make additional catalogs as well for like our ball pythons, gargoyle geckos, so that if somebody asks me what I have for sale, I could send them those catalogs, through a Google link, and I don't need to take the time to like upload it to the website first. And then if you want the animal, you could pay for it through Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, or I can make a invoice for you that I'll email to you, and you could pay that by credit card or even payment Shop Pay Installments, where you could get 0% interest even up to 4 payments. So if you're making an expensive purchase like a Black Knight Leopard Gecko for $1,000, they could split that into 4 payments of $250 every 2 weeks. Different people will qualify for the interest-free version, and then there's also small interest level versions where maybe you pay like $50 interest across 12 months. So there's different options there. But if you got any last questions, let me know. I'm getting a little tired here. Told you the monster does not do it for me. But I'm going to drink a little bit more right now. But I like the carbonation though. I just like the carbonation. Look at my. Oh, wait, you can't see it. Show on stream. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see if it shows. There we go. Shows the desktop there. Screen. I understand. Entire screen. Screen 2. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't know why that was. Trying to figure out why it's not showing the alien. But why is it only showing the aliens sometimes? Hold on. Sometimes stuff like this trips me out. And then I'm like, what is the issue? Like, I'm trying to problem solve it. I'm like, what's going wrong here? I wanted to show you my aliens background. Chrome tab, window, entire screen. Entire screen should be. There we go. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Share the entire. Oh, it did it again. It did it again. Entire screen. There you go. I'm just going to show you. This is my cool little. So for those of you who don't know, one of my favorite franchises is the Aliens franchise. Also the Jurassic Park franchise. What else do I like? Aliens, Jurassic Park. I would say Aliens and Jurassic Park are like my two favorite movie franchises. And so this is a xenomorph. And it is the main alien from Aliens. Okay. Can I text you later to see those Black Knights in case someone passes it up? Yeah, of course. So in the description of this video is going to be the link to the Google Photos. And on more expensive animals, there's a little asterisk that talks about financing being available, and you could ask me about financing opportunities. But our financing opportunities basically allow you to get the gecko now, but to pay it off later. So I should clarify on that. The difference between financing and payment plan is that a payment plan, you don't get the gecko until the gecko's paid off. But with financing, you get the gecko now at 0% financing for 4 payments, or you could choose whatever financing you want. It's like 0%, or if you want to choose like 5% across 12 months, you could do that as well. But you get the gecko now and you pay it off later. So that's that. But yeah, absolutely. My phone number and everything is in the description here, and you can send me a message if you're thinking about getting one. So I thank you guys for tuning along with me here. I'm probably going to call it there. Running a little low on energy. I don't know how much longer I can last here despite the monster. But keep an eye out. I might do a live stream tomorrow talking about like shipping in the heat. And yeah, big burden off my chest to not have to update my website to allow people to buy. So if you are interested in a gecko, text me. I can send you our online catalog, which has all of the morphs, price, date of birth, all that information for every animal that's in the catalog, which is 58 leopard geckos right now. In the future, we'll add gargoyle geckos to that catalog, tegus to that catalog, and everything like that. So that while I'm transitioning, getting those on the website, people can get first dibs before they ever even hit the website. And you could also ask for additional photos of certain geckos that you would like to see a better photo of, maybe in like daytime lighting or natural lighting outside. You know what I mean? So thank you guys so much. I'm really tired, so I'm going to go, but I appreciate you guys. I love you guys a lot. Thank you for all the support, and I will see you in the next video. I got a lot of videos planned. You know, I got a tour that I did to Ty Park's facility. I got more leopard gecko baby videos, all that good stuff. Sailfin videos, how to train your dragon for our big black sailfin dragon. A lot of good stuff coming. Just be patient with me, please. And I'm going to get all that content out for you guys. So thank you guys so much for riding with us over here. I'll see you in the next video. And until then, have a geeky gecko great day. Peace.